I just finished this book, and if we look at some of the gold foiling, it's not exactly precise or like sticking perfectly to the edges and stuff. So I figured I would do some testing on how to improve, of course doing it more and more, but maybe making it easier for myself. So if we take a look at the water symbol here, it's a relatively simple shape, so it should be easy to do some testing with. And that's what we have here. So we have here the original stamp I used, and then we have a negative cutout. So we're gonna try and fold this one down, stamp around, stamp this one out like we've done on the book in my bookbinding video thing, and then we're gonna try and foil it with the negative here around it and see if we get a cleaner line. So let's cut to a speed work of getting this up here, and we'll actually just doing the entire test, and then we'll talk about the result. The glue has dried up, so let's try and carefully see if we can get this to peel off. Alright, let's take a look. This was the thing right now, so you can see the edges are a bit weird, but I think we can clean that up. Sculpting and just actually having fingers are easier. Just carefully fold it inwards, like folding it in over itself. looks like. It's not super perfect, like we could have hoped. It does seem there is quite a lot stuck on this, so I wonder if what we should have done, right, is stand it out like we did, put this one on with a lot of foil underneath. That's kind of difficult when it's these pieces, but alright, gonna have to do more testing, but a preliminary test shows we're onto something, because if we compare, if we get the book, if we compare the two, I don't know, it's actually difficult to say if it's even better. Like, what would we do different? I do like, however, stamping in this area for these symbols here. I think that works really, really well, so I might keep doing that. I'm gonna have to think about that. So yeah, result of this test, inconclusive. Interesting. Having done the testing, I think it's about time we look at the results, and I have multiple here because I decided to just do a lot. So the very first one we did looks like, hello, thank you, looks like this. Not particularly good, but definitely somewhere along the lines of how the book looked. So, I mean, not too bad, but definitely not what we want, because we want it to be better. Second try I did, you know, looks better, but still around the edges it's a little iffy. So the third one, let's see. We can see the edge does get better, so that's really good. So we are on to something here with this technique here of using a stencil. And finally, this one. And I think it looks so good. It's pretty clean and crisp, and I think with just some practice it would be just there. But alright, the bloom mana symbol is pretty easy, and we're doing it without the hole in the middle. So how do we do with some complex figures? So let's start off by looking at the Dominaria United book I made. And if we look at the green mana symbol, it's like, yeah, it's clear it's a tree, it's clearly the symbol, but also what we can see is there's no hole in it, and like you can see because there's supposed to be small holes here for indicating there are branches, and the roots are not that clear. It's actually quite a complex figure. So I tried. I gave it one shot with the new technique here, where I made a multi-piece stencil, and this is the result. And if it would focus, please. There we go. Look at that. I mean, yeah, the edges are not perfect, but they're not supposed to be. It's a tree. The branch part is very clear. So, yeah, all in all, I think going with stencils is just the way to go. Instead of making a stamp, let's make a multi-piece stencil. Now the problem is, of course, this is a 3-piece stencil, which you will see in future bookbinding videos. But yeah, as a result, I would say we are on to something here. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, actually, comment on what you think, and if you have any ideas on how to do better, because I want to improve, and I know practice, blah blah blah. But if you had a better technique, then instead of wasting time trying one technique that's not the most efficient, let me know if you have good technique. Alright, see ya in the next, I think book review will be the next thing. Bye.